Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Joe from GadgetryTech.com, and today is a quick video. We're going to talk about the new Elo series from Roccat. These aren't officially out yet. We can't fully review these yet, so if you're looking for the full in-depth review, please check back. It'll be available likely October 1st or October 2nd for at least two of these. It's a lot to cover, and I don't like to skip certain things in testing. I want to make sure we cover everything, so with that being said, I will have at least one or two videos live by October 1st. Anyway, we're going to talk about the basics. So this is the Elo Stereo from Roccat. It is a $49 wired headset with memory foam and a metal headband. So for $49 to get a high quality ear cup with a metal frame construction, that's unheard of. This is, as far as build quality goes, it beats the what has been my favorite wired headset for the money, which is the Lucid Sound LS10X, or LS10s, if you will. Those were great, and so we don't know how these sound yet, but as far as build quality goes, the fact that this still gives you a detachable mic, and this is actually quite big. The ear cups are quite large, so if you're nervous about the size, again, I'm not going to do the full in-depth review right now, but there's some weight to these. That is a metal headband. You can actually feel it ringing, and then you have this stretchable headband here. So build quality wise, initial impressions, it seems really good, and they do swivel and pivot both directions. Microphone is removable, so let's show you that. Here's the boom. Let's plug this in real quick. I'm basically going to unbox these. We'll put them on the stands, give you some initial thoughts, first impressions when we open these up. So anyway, this is $49.99. You have a TRRS cable included, which means this will work with a phone as a headset and microphone. It'll work on an Xbox controller, PlayStation controller, and a Nintendo Switch. So if you're looking for an affordable, high-quality built construction headband or headset, this should be great. Now, the other cool thing that I wanted to point out, it actually comes with a splitter. Not a lot of companies are doing this anymore because a lot of new laptops and because all consoles have the single jack for everything. It's not often you get a splitter that separates the headphone audio to the mic input. So if you have an older computer or you want to use this for an analog connection on a desktop, this gives you everything you need in box. So at $50, if this sounds good, that should be a ridiculously good value. We're gonna focus on doing the audio test. We are gonna do a microphone test so you hear the sound quality. We'll game on it and explain its strengths and weaknesses. And of course, you get a quick start guide. So that is the Elo Stereo, the Elo X Stereo. I'm gonna try to I guess lay out these packages and put everything on display as we go with the unboxing, so it's kind of easy to see what's what. So let's move on to the new Elo 7.1 USB. Now the 7.1 USB is $69.99, and it does include RGB on the headset ear cup itself. Let's see, superior memory foam, you still get the same metal frame construction, you still get the detachable mic, and because it's RGB, you can use the Roccat software, which is the same software that controls your keyboard and mouse if you have Roccat equipment already. Packaging is very similar to the stereo, which is obviously just a headphone jack. Let's close this up, and let's open these guys. So very, very similar look, only instead of a headphone cable coming out, you have this nice long, they're actually both fairly long. This is a braided cable. The stereo is a rubber coated wire. So the braid is also included as an upgrade. It looks like USB 2.0, which is cool. You get two separate volume controls and mic mute. So it's not flip to mute because it's a detachable boom, that wouldn't work. But it looks like you have the ability to have chat mix and game volume controls separately. We'll confirm that, but going by the icon for the Turtle Beach headsets, it's the same icon. Basically, you have one to control how loud your party chat is versus the actual game volume. But again, man, the quality of the ear cups, it's a leatherette material. It's thick. It's not the heaviest padding I've seen, but again, this is a $70 headset, so that's okay. The wires are exposed, also braided, by the way, which is cool. And again, you have that expandable headband. Now this does, if they're swiveled, I guess it gets tight, but as long as it's sitting straight, those cords are cut just long enough, and then again, metal frame construction. So yeah, looking forward to talking about how these guys perform. And again, we'll do a microphone test on this. We'll explain how the software works and show you how to customize it. But basically, the ear cups that you see on the side here will light up, and you can change the color to customize it and make it look the way you want. So let's put the 7.1 here, and again, that one's $69.99. Let's put that box here. Now, if you're noticing, FedEx did a number on my box. This was actually packaged really well from Roccat, but the box that all three of these came in had seen better days on one side, and apparently the best headset that they sent, the Elo 7.1 Air, took the brunt of it. So the Air, it's a lot of what makes the 7.1 USB what it is, but now it's wireless. The real cool thing about this, it's $100, but it gets a 24-hour battery life, comes with the nano adapter, USB-C, and RGB. So the fact that you have all this crazy stuff, so Roccat is owned by Turtle Beach, or however the partnership works, they are under the same umbrella. So you're getting a lot of the technology that got put in Turtle Beach headsets, but with the Roccat design and feature set philosophy. So again, packaging is nearly identical to these. Detachable mic, and honestly, I am curious. The microphones look the same. They look identical, so I'll see if switching the microphones makes any difference in sound quality when we do the tests. But you get a fairly long, this is a rubberized, it's not a braided cable, so the only one that's braided is the 7.1 USB. This is just to be used for charging, but I imagine you can charge it and use it at the same time. But it is nice that it's USB-C. I think all new headsets should have that. And then you have the Roccat nano adapter. Now, on my experience, this looks nearly identical to the nano adapters used on the Turtle Beach Elite Atlas Aero and the Stealth 600s and 700s for PlayStation. So, which is actually a good thing. This transmitter works incredibly well. The best range I've had. The only one that came close was the Astro A50s, which has a huge base station. So the fact that that little adapter had the same range as my best wireless performing headset was pretty sweet. So build quality, let's look at anything different. It looks identical. It's a little bit thicker and heavier because you have to make room for the battery and the charge port, but you still get the same game and chat volume mix that are separately. You still have the push to mute mic, but the difference here is you have the USB port and a power button as opposed to just a USB cable, which, let me confirm this, is not removable. That wire is attached. It only works if it's corded, so it's really not the end of the world, but if the wire ever fails, you cannot replace it. So honestly, the part where wires usually fail is the jack going into the headset. So by making it not removable, if anything, it's probably even more durable. But just like those, it has the exact same headband and frame construction. I don't see any difference on the leather padding or leatherette padding, which has a memory foam mesh cushion underneath. It seems very comfortable. Yeah, I am super excited to be reviewing these. Again, this is $99.99 for a 24-hour battery, wireless USB-C, a metal frame, RGB, detachable mic, all that good stuff. All of these are intended to work on PC. However, the 3.5 millimeter TRRS cable means it can work with anything that supports that. So this is basically your universal one for 50. It's wired. If you want more power, probably more volume, just because the USB amp in this is more powerful than most headphone amps built into, you know, a controller. So this should sound a little bit better. It's speculation, of course, for now. And then so that's 70, and then if you want to spend $100, you can upgrade to full wireless. Functionality-wise, these two should perform very similar. So it's really just a matter of if you want the wireless capability or not. They all say they support ProSpecs, which is the glasses-friendly ear cup technology. Basically what that means is if you have you know, glasses and the frame is going back, when you put these on, it shouldn't put so much pressure on your ear that it hurts your ear. So we're going to test all that stuff. Again, this is just the unboxing today. I wanted to just show you what's out or what's coming. I am super excited to be covering these in depth. We are going to do mic tests, audio tests for gaming, chat, the feature set, wireless stability if applicable, all that good stuff. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions, shoot me a comment below on these or other headsets that you want to see. We're doing what we can to cover as much as possible, especially with all this new next-gen console stuff coming out. Don't forget to subscribe. We've had amazing growth the last few months, so thank you guys so much for the support, as always, and I will see you next time.